Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Expeditions Viking. In this episode I'm going to travel to the main quest area of Inglewood to continue the Northumbria storyline. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, we have some hungry party members actually, so I think low security, bad shelter. I'm actually going to travel here to rest. Give me a chance to find some more wood actually as well. Okay. While I'm here, I'm going to look at some skills. Roskva 15 points. Let's level up this sling to level 4. Anders has 6. Gonna get good patient at some point, definitely. Dodge is something I need to pick up. Bloodthirsty is another one. Sneak attack, yeah. I think that on Aslife, I really need to get Strider. I need to save up for that one. Gunnar's got 7 points available. Could do throwing, could do Golder. Or maybe something else in here. Quick feet. I need to get a couple characters with that actually. I'm gonna grab that one. Quick feet. I need to get Nephew with that as well, I think. Ketil's got 14. I'm gonna save up for healing level 3. Aslife only has a few. Nephew's got 3. Adis has got 6. Heavy Sleeper. Preserving level 4. Greeter. She's got 14. She's a bow user. Morkent. I don't really use him, so I'm not particularly invested in spending anything there. Hutkala, we're waiting on the last crafting upgrade. We just do need to spend some points. Charlie, preserving level 4, guarding. He's got, yeah. So I think I'm okay. And on Anders, I'm wanting diplomacy level 4. So I think that's fine. Need wood and hides. Preserving. Colour. Do some tinkering. Definitely need antidotes at some point. Do some repairing. Repair the helmet from Gunnar. I think that's a good helmet, so repairing it for 5 hides might be an idea, but it's not 100% necessary right now. Maybe we'll just do some scouting. Morkent, he can actually make antidotes. We're going to need a few of those in the future. Grab a couple of them. I think that's fine. Go. In the morning, as your herd are packing down the camp, preparing to move, so we've lost some more rations because of rats. And we're looking for wood. 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. 3 wood. 3 wood. 3 wood, so that's 9 wood. Alright, Inglewood. Roskva, Nephew, Ketil, Gunnar, Aslife. There's an Inglewood in Australia near my hometown. Actually, possibly even a suburb of my hometown. I can't remember. But it's spelt differently, spelt with an I.
The would-be king has hidden his war camp well, but if his enemies were to find it, it is easy to approach undetected.
Okay. So we've got a nice forest area to explore here. We're going to be looking for skill point cans, herbs, etc. There's a few quests to do in this area, some opportunities to get a few extra skill points. Halt. Declare your name and your intentions. Calm down, you imbecile. We're here by invitation of Wada. Okay, so I think I possibly have to enter the camp past that guy. I'm just gonna explore the area a bit more. This is using the Scarborough Fair music track. Okay, so that's an area exit. There's another one of those cairn stones. There is a possibility that I'll be able to complete the quest or that a bit later. So I can't use that merchant yet. I expect there'll be wolves in the forest somewhere. Okay, that's another area exit. There's some herbs over there. I think that guy is part of one of the quests. Let's head into the camp. Athelstan, we're watching you. Who let the heathens in here? Go on through. Skill point can. There's got to be one here somewhere. Birch bow and a wolf. May as well just go straight to see Wada, I guess. Wada and Athelstan. No. Not Athelstan. Or is it Athelstan? No, it's I can't remember the guy's name now. The exiled king, Athelred. Where is their tent? Is it here maybe? Here we go. Athered's tent is filled to the brim with stuff, trunks, and sacks stuffed with furs, weaponry, maps, cutlery, and assorted valuables. Ah, Luffordanders, I'm glad you decided to take me up on my offer. Our former and future king should be with us shortly. May I get you a drink? I never turn down an offer for a drink. Wada grabs a pot off the table and pours you a cup of something that's very similar to mead, but more bitter than sweet. I'm guessing it's beer. He raises his own half-empty cup and downs it. You've barely taken a sip before Athelred the First strides into the tent, sizes you up with one appraising look, and noisily throws his weapons on the table. How's the hunt, Your Majesty? Fruitless. Our camp seems to have scared off most of the game, and I'm not your king yet, so stop calling me Majesty. Yes, Your Highness. You must be Anders of the Danes. Wada told me you made quite an impression at Osred's court. Has anyone adequately explained the details of our situation? Not quite. Will you permit me to ask a few questions? Actually, you know what? I don't really care. So, we help you retake the throne and we'll have the support of Northumbria. That's the long and short of it. If we act quickly, we can secure a stable power base before harvest, and we'll have plenty of time to help you with your own problems. Going to need assurances. Athelred regards you carefully for a moment, puts down his cup and straightens his back. He sets his face into a somber expression, places his hands on his chest. You have my word of the honour of my family. As the past and future king of Northumbria, I'll be your ally for as long as I sit on the throne. We need the support of the church. We don't need an outward show of support, but we need to know we can count on the bishop to back me when I take the throne. I'm sure we can think of ways to convince the bishop. An expedient solution, no doubt. We need the kind of support you can't threaten your way to have something more long-term in mind. Right, you two go over and talk it over. I'm going to check up on the men. Got a new quest from that dialogue. Quite the forceful personality, our future king, isn't he? Oh, I've known worse. I'm sure I should enjoy to hear about that sometime over a mug of ale, but to the matter at hand, how to gain the favour of Bishop Ironbald. Skip the politics, just tell me what you need. Ironbald loves nothing more than pagans converted. If you can make him think we've brought you into the fold, so to speak, he'll be impressed indeed. And how might we convince him of that? He will undoubtedly test you. It's common to use the Apostles' Creed for such a purpose. If you can recite it correctly, that should be proof enough. Seems easy enough. Tell me the words. Listen carefully. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. I believe in Jesus Christ, God's only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended to the dead. On the third day he rose again. He ascended into heaven. He is seated at the right hand of the Father, and he will come to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic and Apostolic Church, the communion of the saints, forgiveness of the sins, the resurrection of the body, and the life everlasting. Amen. Alright, I got it. That's it. Hopefully that will suffice to convince him. That plan seems very flimsy. Ironbald wants to believe that you're converted. That's the key to all this. Not only is it an affirmation of God's strength, but he wants to support Athelred. He knows he may not survive the fallout of the coup otherwise. I'll go and see Ironbald and see if he'll be convinced. All those who help Athelred retake the throne will be owed a great debt of gratitude, blah blah blah. Okay, so I've got to go back to Northumbria and I've got to talk to the bishop and basically pretend to be a Christian. Before I do that, I'll just explore a couple of the unexplored areas of the map, and then I believe I get given a quest to carry out by the bishop himself, from memory. They send me off to an area of the land to investigate a cult. Hey, there it is. Thank you. Alright. Yep. I think I'm good to go back to Northumbria. Now, I have a feeling... So, when you try and enter Northumbria by foot after coming back from Inglewood, I can't remember if it's this time or another time, you actually get arrested and taken to jail, and then the party members that you don't have with you have to come and rescue you. Now, I don't tend to equip my party members with good equipment or use them very much. There is actually a way to avoid this happening, and I'm going to use that. So the way to do that is to enter the city by the sea, and then that apparently avoids the whole sequence of events. I think it's possibly an oversight by the developers, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. So I need to go to Scarborough, which is going to take a day and 2 hours. I'm going to want to do some travelling. some camping rather. So we'll see how far I get at least. Okay, everyone's hungry. Go here. Do some hunting. Preserving, guarding, scouting, preserving, witchcraft, hunting, make up that antidote, and another numbing tincture. I'm happy with that. As you're preparing to get some rest, your attention is caught by cooing and giggling from the center of the camp. Nephi and Rosper squatting next to the smouldering remains of the campfire, their attention rapidly fixed on something on the ground between them. Coming closer, you find the object of attention to be a young, scrawny cat with golden short hair. Nephi is feeding its scraps from dinner, which goes up, purring happily. Sure is a hungry one. Aren't you such a cute kitty? Are you sweet? Yes, you are. Useful animal around a farm. It saves your maternal instincts for a real child. Alright, great. We do need a cat because we don't want rats eating our sacks. I think that prevents that negative the negative event where we're losing rations when camping. We need wood. 9. Unfortunately, got an injury. 42 wood. Is that enough to build something? No, it's not. So I need 100 for that one, 75 for that one. Run to the ship and quickly sail back to Effelwick. Excuse me for a second. I need wood. All right, let's go. Oh, I gotta try and remember this poem. I might have to do some save scumming. I'm not sure if I'll remember it off the top of my head. That is lamellar armor that they're wearing, I'm pretty sure, in that screenshot. go to the cathedral. Alright, let's see if we can remember this. Wonder if he's in here or whether he's with King Osred. I have a feeling he's in the cathedral though. Yes, okay. Oh, there's a book there that I can steal. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Heathens in God's house, I'm almost surprised to see your skin doesn't sizzle in the presence of the crucifix. We're heathens no longer, Bishop. Athelred has had us all baptized. Is that the truth? Somehow I find that difficult to believe. Then put us to the test, if you must. Why have you come here? What do you want? Athelred has asked us to come to you and demonstrate the strength of his faith. Indeed, very well then. As a test of faith, the Lord's Prayer, perhaps. Not a problem. I'll give you a recitation if you wish. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will on earth be done, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I remember my grandmother saying that, or knowing that one off by heart. Well, you've shown me the respect of learning the Lord's Prayer. Christian or not, we have common ground, and if you say you've been baptized, I choose to believe you. Can Athelred count on your support? Not quite yet. I'm greatly impressed by his devotion to the Lord, that he would manage to bring such a strong-willed individual into the fold, but this opportunity is too valuable not to exploit. For the past several months, I've been pondering a precarious predicament. It involves a group of sinners who have taken to worship the adversary. I feel this is a good opportunity for you to show that you have no lingering sympathies for heathen folk. What is required of us? Far to the west of here lies a place called Leicester, which I think is Lancashire or Lancastershire or something like that. I can't exactly remember what part of the UK it is. I have to double check. A remnant of the old empire, the priest of a nearby hamlet has warned me that a dark power has taken over the ruins. A satanic cult who worship chaos and evil moved into the ruins. The priest speaks of horrifying chants in the night, abductions and human sacrifice. The accounts chill my very soul. This cult must be stopped. So if I solve this for you, you give your support to Athelred, so he'll give his support to me. Fantastic. Whatever your motives may be, vanquishing this satanic cult will do a great service to the people of Northumbria. Return when the cult has been dealt with, then Athelred will have my pledge of support. Alright, so that means we have to travel a fair distance to another town. Should I say town, village? And then remove a cult. There's some interesting C&C options available in this quest from memory. Okay. So to get there I have to use the world map, so I'm going to go there now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay in there for a week just to check that merchant. Because she might have some more wood. I'm not 100% sure if merchants restock what they have. So I'm going to find out. but my reputation has decreased with Northumbria, so it's no longer going to be as easy to trade salvages for wood. It was Market Street, right? Was it this guy? Or was it the woman? I forget. Yes, he sells wood. So the price isn't as good, but I've got heaps of salvage. He's got 81 wood for 11 salvage. I reckon that's good. Thank you. Okay, now I can do an upgrade. Longhouse. Rank 1 I think is a good one to do. Sorry, Stronghold rank 1. 2 weeks, I've got 1 thrall, it'll save me 2 days. Alright, that's fine. And then that'll give me +6, which will get me to 75 points. And that is right about the level where some other quests start becoming available. And then because it's such a long time, it's almost 2 weeks to do that upgrade, I'll be able to do a fair amount of quests in the game before that. I might even need to do some forceful camping. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here. It's actually not that far. There's an occupied campsite. So I might go to the campsite. Travel here first. So I need to camp. I really would like to level up Nephew's scouting because I'm not finding any hides. How much? 9 points. I am going to upgrade that. 85% chance to discover resources. I think that's a good thing to upgrade. Okay. Guarding, cooking, preserving, hunting, cleaning, witchcraft. Change the scouting to 1 and 3, and then Morkant. Do the healing. Shortly after nightfall, your sentries signal that someone is approaching the camp. A lone wanderer, unlikely to pose a threat. This is essentially a Gandalf equivalent. You meet the man at the edge of the camp. He's wearing a dark cloak and a wide-brimmed hat that casts his face. Or maybe it's Merlin, actually. Yeah, it's supposed to be Merlin. Casts his face in shadows. He leans against Longstaff. You can tell by his bearing that he's old, but he seems to be in good health. To everyone's surprise, he addresses you in unaccented Norse. My name is Grimnir. I've walked far. May I rest at your fire tonight, Thane? Custom dictates that such a request should never be denied. The wanderer slowly takes place at your fire, which somehow fails to illuminate his face. You sound Norse, Grimnir. Where are you from? The old man coughs. Perhaps the smoke from the fire got in his lungs. I am not Norse, nor is this land my home. I come from a land far away from here. Do you believe in the gods? Which gods in particular? An important question to ask, but not so important to answer. The gods exist, there is no doubt about that. The question is what form they take. What is the nature of their existence? There are certain stories that are told everywhere through all ages. These stories use certain figures, personalities that we instantly recognize because they are constants of the human experience. The mysterious wanderer, for example. Or the virtuous but naive hero, too good to survive this world. The kind, pure virgin, the dumb and brutish yet loyal, honest warrior, and of course we must never forget the trickster. These are the gods. They live in us in our stories. They are reflections of our world. They have power over us because we needed to make sense of the world. It is as you say. Superstitious followers have lost morale, so that's probably Rosfa. The ruler is an important figure from culture to culture. Some figures, such as the trickster, change very little, but the ruler often changes quite a lot. How the regent of the gods is portrayed can teach us a lot about how a culture sees the role of a leader. In your tradition, the Allfather is not somebody you can rely on. His obsession with knowledge of power makes him unpredictable. To Odin, honor must not stand in the way of expanding his power and maintaining the safety of his people. In a culture that values honor almost to the detriment of all else, that is interesting, don't you think? What can we learn from this? That you must never trust those with great power, possibly. Perhaps it is as you say. I will not tell you what I think. What's important is the meaning that you yourself derive from the stories. Let it help you decide where you fit into the grand scheme of things. Without another word, the old man lowers himself from the log, wraps himself in a pelt, and goes to sleep. When you leave your tent the next morning, he is gone. This kind of reminds me of Elminster showing up in Baldur's Gate. I guess that's essentially what this is. But it's supposed to be Merlin, I'm pretty sure. Merlin the wizard, or the equivalent of him. Please... Whoop. Ambush. Travel ambush. Unknown group of enemies. 2 arms. This is the first time this has happened. Alright, we've got some nice buffs. Is this the river fight? I remember there being a specific one where there's bandits hiding on ledges above us. It is, okay. This fight is interesting. So there's like people on either side of the river, and I need to try and get cover if I can. I actually think starting here might be not a bad idea. Gonna pop Ketil. Maybe I'll move as life 1 over. If you're there. Alright. I have had a little bit of trouble with this fight before. Just have to watch out from the archers. So that archer can no longer use fire arrow. That's gone. Yeah. Okay, so I have to try and get up on the hill over here. That spot there covers me. Maybe I can use Gunnar to get in there. Then he becomes exposed from a different place. And these guys, they're going to come down. They might even try to attack him. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, he's got good DR. Go here and use Demoralize. I have a feeling Mend Resistance 3rd. Rospa. Okay, Ketil, he actually has a shot. That's a nice shot. That's also a shot. That's a hit as well. I'm not going to bother. There's also the dog coming around from this side, and that archer that I've got to be worried about. Protect. I can inspire Ketil for an extra shot on that woman. Alright, he's even got a chance to hit this woman. It's not a good chance. Now what's the chance to hit? 70. Excellent. Okay. So he's curing the demoralize from this archer. This is probably going to be a hit. Yeah, I can cure that with Roscoe, that's fine. Or with Ketil. An easy one. Do a charge. We need to cure. Will that work? Water skin? Yes, okay, great. That's even better. He can get there. I think it's worth it to get up there. Take that archer out. And I can even inspire him. Chance to damage the dog. It's not a bad one, actually. Then I think an inspire on Gunnar is completely worth it to get rid of that. Try and get rid of this girl. She's got a lot of DR. So with one more hit in the fire, she might go down. She's probably going to pull out a melee weapon to hit him. I'm going to move here. Yep, there it is. Whew. Been lucky with the ranged attacks missing. That dog should get an attack off on Nefia. And Aslife has got a high physical resistance, so he resisted the stun. Okay, so cleave. I'm gonna go hook and slash.
You'll feel that one for a while!
And then Nephew can probably just get rid of the dog. What's this guy's physical resistance? Pretty low, so I reckon a stun is probably going to be worth it. Oh, he resisted it. Go heavy swing. That went through. Restore on Nefia.
Shit! Let me take a look. Thank you.
Ketil Can we? We can hit this guy. I think it's worth it too.
Couple more hits like that,
yeah.
and I've earned a runestone.
Alright. He's fixing up his shield. I'm about to shield hook it with Gunnar soon. Okay. I think the bomb rushing of the archer up here was a good decision. I'm going to use Tyr's favor. Just for a bit of extra protection. Okay. I'm gonna try stunning again. There we go. Alright. Roscoe the finisher. Oh, it missed. Alright. 70. I'll just use Nefia. Oh, relentless. Excellent.
There's more where that came from.
I don't want Nephew. No, Nephew's got 126 hit points. It's about the same as my PC. She's even got better armor. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Just left click it. That actually went through as well. And I'm gonna move closer. Is this priest guy, or is that a rogue? Ah, it's a rogue. He's trying to flank Nefia. Not on my watch. I mean, he's trying to flank Roscoe. Not on my watch, buddy. Balance strike. Reckless strike, rather. Charge. And that went through. I'm gonna go here. Ketil. Oh, there's only the two guys left. I'm just gonna hope it goes through. No, taunt would be fantastic here.
Yeah.
Excellent. Attack's gonna move and that guy's stunned. So we can do a shield hook. For probably a left click from Anders to finish him, or just a shot from Ketil. Roscoe can probably actually get the finishing shot on that. It's an easy hit. And then Nefia can probably charge this guy maybe. I should have moved Gunnar out of the way. And he's just going to probably attempt at a stab. So Nefia was probably my best damage dealer in the early game, but because she doesn't have the armor piercing feat, she actually becomes a bit less good at dealing damage to targets as the later the game goes on. So she doesn't scale quite as well. So I think one of the things I'm going to do is get her a couple of buffing skills to use, or maybe even inspire could be useful. Tool axe. The dog also had. There was like the body of a dog, but I don't know where. I don't know, possibly isn't any remains. I don't even think. Oh, I can pick that up. So that's the whole area. There's another one there actually. Alright, let's get out of here. That went well. No one got downed. Looks like we've triggered another negative event. It's pretty much immediately after moving to do some scouting. I think it's wolves this time. It's dangerous in the forest. Is this Sherwood Forest? It could be. One moment, sorry. Alright, so I'm surrounded by wolves. They get the first attack. I have to position myself to try and not get owned completely. I need to find a choke point. So who? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, over here might be a good place. I need to find a place where I can. Oh, actually, in this little gap in here, that actually might be the best spot to go. So I'm going to move Anders here. Ketil there, Roska there. Aslaf can't make it. That's unfortunate because of his armor issue. Nefia here. Aslaf's in big trouble. He might get KO'd in the first hit. He should resist that, hopefully. Yep. I still think he's going down. There's no real way to avoid it.
So ends as life, Grimvader.
He's not dead. Okay. Need to be killing wolves.
That's what happens when you cross me.
Kettle has a shot. No, that's Rospa. She can heal someone. We'll heal Gunnar.
I can fix this.
Ha! Very good!
I think the best chance we've got is we need to do damage to the wolves. So I think protect is no use. Heavy strike. I don't think they have any DR. I mean 23, but
You will fall, like all who face me.
alright. Is knocked down, unfortunately. Will he survive? I don't think so.
So ends as life, grim father, son.
We can cure Nefia to get up.
I'll help. Thank you.
Now, I think I have to heal Anders.
Let me help you with that.
There's 4 wolves left. We need to move back into this gap.
Valhalla, I'm coming.
Can I survive this? Need to use quick shot.
I can fix this.
She's going down. Yeah.
Help! Hulda! It hurts. It hurts.
And then Nefia, the final kill. Oh, there's one. There's still one there. I didn't even notice that. Well, that's the worst fight that I've had, with three party members down. But no injuries though. I think they know that it's quite a lethal fight, so they don't make you injured from it. And I even get skill points from winning. But 3 party members down is the worst of all the fights that I've had. I think the choke point definitely helped. Give me hides, damn it. Is there actually anything in this area that I can pick up? Or is that it? Ah, there is. There is some herbs. I'll see if there's anything. I haven't looked over here. More herbs. over here. Maybe there's... I'm looking for skill point cans if there is one. Very mystical area, the VFX. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get out of here. Pick up our scouting stuff and then head to Legastasir. Wood, wood, wood. Alright, let's go. Alright. Roska, Nefia, Ketil, Gunnar, Haslife. The gown of a Christian priest identifies this man as your contact. He's probably in his mid-30s with a strong physique, handsome despite his receding hairline. He's pacing at the edge of the road, biting his nails anxiously. Priest spits out a nail and wipes his fingers on his gown when he sees you are heard, keeping his distance. Travellers, Godspeed, are you the ones the bishop sent? Maybe who are you? My name is Sinford. Simply the Lord's humble servant here in the area. Come with me, want to show you something. Over here to this altar, look at this shrine, examine the area. Okay, I'm actually going to stop here and then I'll continue this one a bit later. Save as Vranga. Alright,